Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave, and right now we are here to do the second half of our double feature review for for this time frame, this evening at the time of this recording. Ready or Not 2, here I come. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and sacrifice you to the death.
Oh.
That's what they did. All right, that's what they did. You see how I stopped singing it, even though I felt uncomfortable from that. But hey, guess what? You want to know how you can? Dang! I tried to tie in this whole thing, but I couldn't. So I'm just gonna keep on moving. Before we get into it, I want to remind you guys, go ahead, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Follow us on social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. We will find you. And we'll give you a nice firm handshake and tell you how much we appreciate you.
Before we sacrifice you to the I'm just kidding.
Before we sacrifice you to the brick wall. Okay? Okay. We gotta be nice about it first. But Ready or Not 2. This is the sequel to Ready or Not. Obviously, there's 2 in the title. And it's set immediately after the events of the first Ready or Not. Follows Grace, who's played by Samara Weaving, as she must protect her estranged sister while being hunted by several elite families in a high-stake ritual to claim a seat of ultimate power. Her younger sister being played by Catherine Newton. This movie also stars Sarah Michelle Gellar, Sean Hatsisi, I'm saying that right, David Cronenberg, and Elijah Wood, amongst many others. This is another comedy horror, action comedy horror. This one will be able to talk about a little bit better than we were to talk about They Will Kill You. If you haven't seen that review, if you're just watching this one, just came straight here, thank you. We appreciate all of you. But make sure you go and check out They Will Kill You, because we saw these 2 movies as a double feature, and these 2 movies have a lot in common, more than we actually realized. We actually realized how much more in common they have. And one of the things that they have in common, outside of them having satanic rituals with people getting sacrificed to Satan and whatnot, these are also movies about siblings and sibling love and protecting your protecting your sibling and things
rebuilding
like
that bond,
rebuilding that family bond in the face of satanic sacrifice. Nothing brings the family closer than realizing why you stay away from satanic rituals.
Period.
That's how I feel.
Period. And I'm tapping my fingers.
Huh?
I said period, and I'm tapping my fingers.
Well, yeah. Let's get into this. B, you had a lot you wanted to point out about this film. So I'm going to go ahead and let you kick off this review. B, it's on you. Ready or not, here B comes.
So, I actually feel like there only needed to be one Ready or Not. I don't think it really needed a part 2, because it's like, okay, she went through all that stuff in the first one, and she came out. She was kind of strong when she came out, and I understand she had PTSD from everything that happened, because she kind of like passed out in the beginning of the dang movie. But the whole movie screaming, like if they're saying Ready or Not 2, here I come, that obviously means you're gonna play hide and seek again. Go find a corner and sit down. Like you're giving yourself away the entire movie.
I will say that. Like, I don't know if Samara Weaving is trying to go for the new Scream Queen, but if she is, it is working so far, because she wouldn't shut the fuck up. Like every time you turn around, like every time you turn around, I'm like, yo, why is she screaming so much? Like,
Right.
because it was times, and I do agree with B though, because even in the first Ready or Not, there's times where she's screaming, and it's like, yo, you should probably not be doing that right now because there are several people out to hunt you and out to kill you, and you just won't shut up right now.
You mean the first one
Like
or the second
it's
one?
both of them.
Oh yeah. Well, the first one I feel like was more like she was screaming because she was in pain. Case in point, when she was inside the pit and had to climb up with her fucked up hand.
Well, yeah, I mean, but this one, she was still, I mean, she was getting mangled in this one too,
Yeah.
damn near. Um, Let me see. One of the things though, you mentioned when she passed out. So the beginning of this movie, it literally takes place after matter of fact during the ending of the first film. For those of you who've seen the first film, um, yeah, it pretty much ends with her being outside of the house. The house is on fire. Everything that happens to the family happens to them. Um,
Mhm.
and she's pretty much just she hyperventilates and she passes out. And while she passes out, they use this opportunity to kind of give you a recap, which I thought was like a really cool way to do it, as opposed to just having like, oh well, she was sitting there and she was tried to marry to the family. She pulled a card or something like that. Like, and they do
Mhm.
kind of do that portion of it where she explains bar for bar, beat for beat, what happened to her in the first movie. But they do show you clips during her being passed out, and they do it in a very, very interesting way. And that's I thought that was really cool. I just watched the first Ready or Not recently. I think B, I think you also watched the first one recently too.
Yeah, literally the day before we went to go see it.
Yeah, I watched one like what 2 days before. So so we were pretty recent on this on the Ready or Not lore. Um but so I will say where I don't feel like this movie needed a sequel is where it's just like this entire movie I feel like could have been solved with like a sentence, a literal sentence, which is I don't want to do this. You guys got it.
She did say, "I don't want your seat. I don't want it. I don't want it." And then they're just like, "No, you have no choice." Like,
No, but like she didn't say she didn't because she I feel like throughout this entire movie, I feel like she even especially in the beginning, I feel like she had the chance to say, hey, listen, y'all can have it. Because the thing is, like these elite people, they're hunting her down and they're so pretty much because she survived the events of the first one, she's now like the pretty much like one of the most well not one of the most she's pretty much the most influential person in the world, but in order for her to keep that seat it's like well you got to play for it, so they're like well you still got to do part two already or not, like we you got to go hide and seek again, and this time you got a whole bunch of families that want this power, a bunch of people that want this power, they're gonna try to kill you, and it's like it's written into these like bylaws and stuff like that because they fucking worship a fucking Satanists and shit like that. It's I just feel like it's ridiculous and it is very silly, but the way they kind of pull it off and execute it was it wasn't terrible. It was fun. It was fun. What's your thoughts on that, B? If she's talking, if her mic isn't failing her again. You know what's funny?
yeah,
The
no.
connective tissue between these two reviews is that B's mic has failed her too. So these movies are about not having satanic rituals. You know what I'm saying? These movies are also about sibling bonds and they're about keeping B's mic working.
Is my mic not working now?
Oh, it's working now.
Okay. Like,
All right, go ahead though. Give me some more of your thoughts, just riding off what I see.
um, uh, I don't know. I feel like she could have. So the thing that irritated me about this movie too was that she kept that damn dress on. Yo, you're in a hospital.
Yeah. Listen, she put that dress on like it was her like fucking Avengers suit. Like she was like, I
Yeah,
need to change my clothes. I can't do this in this gown. Then she puts on the wedding dress that she had in the first one that she survived the entire movie with,
dusty behind
including the
wedding
chucks.
dress.
Including the chucks. And it's just like, all right, now I'm ready to play hide and seek.
In this dirty behind dress.
Right.
Like
It was like I
you
got my
couldn't
hide and seek outfit on.
you couldn't find like scrubs. You're in a hospital. Put some scrubs on.
Yo,
Feel
she
me?
could have just
Like
put some damn sweatpants on or something.
right. Like they got a little duty free shop or whatever the heck you want to call it. You're in a hospital. You could keep your chucks on, but take that dusty dress off.
Yo,
Like you
listen.
she literally had the same outfit on for two movies. Like, come on.
Yo, and she ain't need to have it on like now. If they do a Ready or Not 3 and she still put on that damn dress, I'm like, all right, now come on. This ain't the goddamn like, what?
And the thing is, oh my god, for the fact that she was running away, you in a big bulky wedding dress. You think because she just ripped the bottom off so her shoes was out, she was good? No.
No, not at all. Not at all. Um one of so the one of the things I do want to touch on as well, um, just in terms of like the plot and the characters you have, uh, I will be a remiss. I will be a fool if I didn't immediately talk about Elijah Wood's performance in this movie.
Oh yeah, he did a good job in
He
this
ain't even
movie.
had to do much, but like
He did
he
enough.
played that lawyer because his role was like he's like the attorney that kind of keeps track of the records and the bylaws and all that stuff of this what's his Mr. whatever the fuck his name was,
LaBelle,
the bail or whatever. He
yeah.
like he pretty much dictates keeps observation of the rules, right? He's like the rule keeper. Is that what you call it? Like he's like the referee. He's like the damn referee. And I just like how he did things. I don't know. It's nothing in particular I want to point out. I just want to point out that I love his performance in this movie. That's it. That's all
Elijah
I have to
Wood's
say.
character was more like so he was nonchalant, but he
He was
still
like
got his
Lance
job
Reddick
done.
in John Wick.
He was what?
Like Reddick in John Wick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what he was. Like in terms of he's just like he knows all the rules, he knows what you're supposed to do, but he doesn't necessarily exclusively pick a side. So it's kind of like that.
Mm.
Um yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That just popped in my
No,
head.
no, you're good. You're good.
But please proceed.
I forgot where I left off.
Um um so yeah, so you have all these different families. They pretty much come to the state to try to, again, to play the game of Ready or Not, but this time they rope in her sister. And you get a little bit of drama between Grace and her sister, which is that, Grace kind of walked out on her sister, which is something that happened in They Will Kill You, where you have these older sisters that walk out on the younger sisters, and the younger sisters, they feel abandoned, so they just have to go through life without them. But this one, I will say, the family bond was a bit tighter, was a bit stronger here, just because it was like, it's not like Grace. Well, it's not like either sister in either movie wanted to leave their younger sister, but
It was just
Grace,
circumstance.
yeah, it was really just circumstantial. And with Grace in particular, Grace was kind of just like, okay, I have an opportunity to do better for us, and I will come back for you. And the sister just kind of took that like, oh, well, you just up
You
and
left
fucking
me.
left me, you know. And it was kind of like, well, yeah, I had to leave you. You were good. I made sure you were good when I left you. It's just, I couldn't take you where I was at. Like, I couldn't expect you to survive on your own. Like, I had to survive for myself before I could survive for you too. And that's what
Yeah.
what it was, as opposed to "and they will kill you." It was more of a, it was more of a,
She had to leave. Shit, that
yeah.
girl
She had to leave. She
that
she
was
had to
that was
leave.
but she tried to take her with her in the beginning and then she had to leave her because she couldn't the little sister couldn't go where the other sister was going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely
But
that. Definitely
but
that.
then also it was the similarity between both movies is that the younger sibling took it extremely personal. But it's like as Grace pointed out to her sister, Faith was like she's like, "You were 15. I was like 18 going away so I could go to college. What was I gonna do with a 15-year-old?"
Right,
So they kind
right.
of looked at it from like a very childish standpoint.
Yeah, yeah, and one of the things too that they do with this is like it's one they did like that weird like third act breakup thing that they do in movies where it's
Mm,
like they had the conversation and they rectify like one of the things that they did in this movie that they didn't really do in They Will Kill You is that they rectified midway through the movie,
like
and that
multiple
would have been
times.
fine if they didn't immediately walk that back like four scenes later just
Yeah.
for them to rework it and say, "Oh no, but we are always there for each other." That was like a weird decision. I felt like,
Yeah, it
and
was
that's
a
something
lot
we kind of
of
pulled.
it was very dialogue heavy.
Yes, Ready or Not 2 was very oddly enough. It was very dialogue heavy, and a lot of the interesting things about Ready or Not 2 didn't really come from Samara Weaving's. Didn't really come from Grace and her sister. It came from Sarah Michelle Gellar and her twin brother in the movie.
Right.
That's where a lot of the interesting character development came from because the brother, oh my god, the brother, like at first you could tell was something off about him at first, but man, when he go mask off, boy, that brother was I don't know he was wild. I was actually a little scared of him. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I
Oh,
don't want to
the
walk
twin
into
brother,
him.
right?
Yeah, the twin brother.
I just think he got tired of being pushed around.
Yeah, he
And he finally got to that point where he just snapped.
yeah,
Now,
because they were treating him like a little bitch the whole time.
did he need to snap in the way that he did? No. No. He didn't have to be her sister's ass like that.
I don't know, cause like
But not the little sister. He didn't have to beat her up like that.
I thought you were about his sister. Oh yeah, no, he had to do that to her. Hell no,
Like
hell
be,
no, he had to do that to her. It's a part in here. What we're referring to is a part in here where the twin brother beat Grace's sister. He beat her ass so hard. Boy, y'all gotta see it. Y'all just gotta see how badly he beat her ass. It was weird. like,
like you ever
cause
hear that saying when they be like, "I'll knock you in the next week." He knocked her.
yo, he knocked into like Ready or Not 4 real quick. Like, I'm pretty sure she was like,
Like,
yeah, when we played the game again, if we
yeah.
won.
Like this the third time.
Yeah,
No.
I'm the hide and seek champion. Like, yeah, nah, he mercilessly beat her. And but yeah, nah, and where this movie holds in terms of like the actiony part and the violence part, it wasn't really that. It wasn't. It wasn't much more than the first one was. I don't think.
Mhm.
Um, I think the first one had that element of surprise to where all the kills kind of were surprising because of what was at stake. But this one is kind of just like you just put a whole bunch of wild rabbit animals chasing a couple of rabbits, but only
Mhm.
like two of them really do something. um, and you'll see what I mean when you guys see the movie. What I meant by that. The different families that go there.
Mhm.
Yeah, they have like one. Of course, there's always one unhinged person in these Ready or Not movies. There's always at least one unhinged person. I'm here to tell y'all that because there's a two in the title, there are two unhinged crazy motherfuckers that are not the twin brother. And
Yeah.
it was one person that came in there. I mean, he was coked up.
Yeah, and first of all, they didn't have to do Jersey like that as representation. Okay. I don't. Them short people is different, but don't do Jersey like that, please.
Hey man, that brother, yeah man, that brother was coked up and rage filled. But and another thing this movie does cool is that if you see the first one, there's exploding, right? There's
Yes.
exploding bodies. I won't elaborate too much on that. It's like they triple down on that in this movie.
Yeah,
They definitely tripled down on that. All the exploding bodies.
but there
It's a
could have
lot.
been more. There's always room for more.
You think so? You think it was room for more?
Um, yeah, yeah.
You want to see? I thought you didn't think the ending was enough. Think it should have been
I feel
more.
like there should have been more throughout the entire movie, not just the ending.
Yeah, you know.
They
Um.
took a good opportunity to knock out some of the players, like the one from Spain in the beginning,
Mhm.
if he had accidentally killed someone. It would have been great to see him explode on the bridge.
Oh
And then
yeah, it
his
would have.
family just explode right after.
Yeah, yeah. So like, and what would be kind of referring to there is that I mentioned now there were now like bylaws and different rules. So like the rules they're not complicated, but they do leave for like, all right, it's pretty much just like, all right, if you fuck up, you gonna die, pretty much, right? Like if you it's so strict, it's like even if you accidentally hurt somebody that's not supposed to be hurt, you're gonna die. And it's very, the rules are very strict, but there are it's just it's wow, I'm trying not to spoil it, but yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know. Do you have anything? I feel like you probably have more to say about this one than I do. Cause and that's not a bad thing. I don't have much to say about it. But it's practically just a, which most sequels are. It's just a heightened version of the first one.
Hmm.
I feel like. What about you?
Yeah, yeah. It was. I mean, in comparison to the first one, I think I'd rather watch the first one a second time and say that's part two. So,
Yeah, I
like,
suppose that's.
how many times can you be kidnapped by a elite government satanic cult?
Well, honestly, I hope this the last damn time.
Yeah,
I hope this the
yeah,
last
right.
damn time that this shit happened, because it's just like the concept of the Ready or Not movies is cool and it is interesting, and these are well, these have been fun movies to watch. And I'm not even going to dispute that, and I do encourage you, see Ready or Not too. See Ready or go check it out. Check it out. It's definitely worth the watch. Um, but when you do it as part of a double feature with something that is a bit more unexpected,
Mm-hmm.
I think that you kind of get um I'm not going to say this is the weaker of the two, but it's definitely the movie that you should watch first during a double feature of this magnitude. Do you agree?
Say that again.
I said I definitely think that this Ready or Not 2 is the one that you should watch first in a double feature of this magnitude.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. This is,
Yeah.
if you're fresh off of watching the first one just for a refresher, yes, watch the second one and then go see They Will Kill You. I feel like you'll have way more entertainment value from the second one.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. I don't know. Is there anything else that we should mention about this film? We talked about the cults and the rituals. We talked about the sibling bond and relationships. We talked about some of the performances that were really fun to watch. That one girl who used to be the fiance, it's like the ex fiance of the ex husband from the first movie, and she was wild. Like that whole fight sequence was something, but she was a little bit unhinged. Like, yeah, she was a little bit
Hmm.
unhinged her damn self. She's the other unhinged character, but yeah, that was weird.
Mm.
I don't know. You have anything else to add?
No, uh, no. Oh, yes, one more thing. If given the
Mm-hmm.
chance to have the power of the world in my hand, I was never giving it up.
Oh nah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So you would have played the game then.
I would have played the game.
I
I
mean,
would
not
have,
that you would have had a choice, but
right. But if I had made it to the end, I'm not giving that up. Mm-mm. No, not at all.
well, there's a way that there's a way that the cake could have been had and eaten too, but at the same time, we kind of spoiling the ending though,
I didn't even say anything about that.
kind of.
Because no, because they were
He
talking about
did.
they were talking about that in the beginning when she was sitting on the chair about whoever was going to control the world with that ring.
Yeah, okay, but I
So
mean,
who
just saying with
spoiled
like
it?
with your choice for the well, you
Yeah.
did because you still said that you wouldn't have
I
gave it
didn't say
up.
anything about yeah, I would never give it up. I'm going to play the game.
That implies in my eyes, but
All
I don't know.
right.
Maybe I did spoil the ending. Maybe I did. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm lying. Who knows?
Maybe that's the
Maybe this was
twist.
a setup. maybe, maybe this is just to get you to watch the movie. But overall though, I definitely do think this was good. It was a good follow-up to the first Ready or Not. Um and yeah, like I said, the performances still go really, really well. The Catherine Newton's addition to this movie. Catherine Newton is such like a clean faced actress that it was
Mm.
kind of weird seeing her in this movie. But then I remember that this is the same Catherine Newton that was in the one with Vince Vaughn, and they switched the bodies.
What?
Oh, now I forgot what it's called. But she switched the bodies with the serial killer, and serial killer was played by Vince Vaughn, and they switched bodies. I forgot what that was called. If y'all remember what that was called, let me know in the comments. But
Who else was in
yeah,
it?
I don't know. Overall though, I mean this movie critically has done better than They Will Kill You. 74% Rotten Tomatoes, 7 out of 10 on IMDb, 90% on Fandango.
Mm.
So I mean critically this is held a little higher than They Will Kill You. But I will say that I think it's only because it's such a good follow-up to the first one. That's why I think personally. What do you think? Is her microphone not working again? Beesif. Well, I'm pretty sure she agrees, but because her microphone's been failing her. Again, the common thread between these two reviews is B's microphone failure. Um, um but now as for me though, I give this movie about a I give it like a 4.8 out of 5 stars. Like I said, it's definitely a worthy follow up to the first Ready or Not, and it was definitely a good movie to pair up with, something like They Will Kill You. B, do you have your rating for this film?
I would give this
Oh, your microphone's failing you again.
oh boy.
Oh, here you go. You good? You good? You good?
Okay. I would say I would give this maybe like a 3.8.
Hmm.
Yeah. Being
Okay. How come?
generous.
Let's talk about that 3.8. Talk about that 3.8 real quick. What do you say 3.8?
Again, because it was very dialogue heavy. I was looking for way more action than what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're given the expectation from the first movie that people are gonna be blowing up here and there, I would have liked to see more of that blowing up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Don't just save it for where you think it's gonna matter. Just do it throughout the whole movie, not just in the beginning and then where it's gonna matter. Do it the whole movie. Wasn't enough bloodshed for me.
Hmm.
And then the screaming and the wedding dress. It's starting to pile on. I just 3.8.
So you had a vendetta against this film.
It's not even that I had a vendetta against this film. I just think that if it was gonna be dialogue heavy, she didn't need to do all that screaming. If you're hiding on a big resort, why are you screaming? You're in a resort. And at one point, she was in a dang laundry room.
Oh yeah, but I mean they did end up taking care of that problem when it was down there. But I will give you that though. She did need to shut the hell up.
She needed to change out of that dress.
Do you see now? This is the problem, and this is what we had when we talked about the first Ready or Not. There is no time to get the right pair of shoes, to get the right pair of
She
pants, and
had
to
the right
wash
pair
your
of shoes.
clothes. There is no time to be changing clothes when somebody could bust through the door and start blowing you up, killing
Who
you, stabbing you, shooting you. You know what I'm saying? There's no time for that.
who was washing clothes? All she had to do was find an outfit, get out of that stupid ass dress.
Again, there is no time
But
to
they had
change.
time to use a dang sanding machine to buzz saw their way out of some handcuffs.
But you see how quickly they had to do that?
And you know how quickly it would be to throw some pants on underneath that
Hey,
dress,
come
take the
on,
dress off
man.
while you
Come
running,
on. Come on. You
and
see
put a
what they
shirt,
was going
hold the
up
shirt in your
against.
hands.
But you see what they were going up against. You don't have time to change your clothes and look all pretty when there are people after you to kill you.
I just feel like it makes it a larger target wearing a big old dusty dress.
I mean, I'm not going to say that it doesn't, but at the
Hmm.
same time, I'm also going to say there is zero time to fix your cosmetics. You don't cosmetically, uh, yeah, you don't go and fix your appearance when you're being hunted. I just feel like, especially in that type of environment like that, it's not
Hmm.
like they were able to move from like building to building, like like completely get off of that estate. They were not able to get off of that estate. They had to stay there and be hunted.
Until they didn't.
You don't have time to change your clothes. These people know this resort better than you do.
I just feel like there's always time for a wardrobe change.
Oh, your microphone failed you again.
Oh my goodness. Can you hear me now? Can
A
you
little
hear me
bit.
now? Now?
Say it again, Mufasa.
Now? Now? How about now?
Well, I'm pretty sure she conceded to my point.
And
So
didn't?
before she comes back, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all
Wow. Can you hear me now?
what you say.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Oh, I could hear y'all see that. So I'm gonna tell y'all that she said that I was right. Y'all just didn't hear me.
I
But
never
she said I
said
was
that
right.
of the
Oh
sort.
damn, the microphone came back. What?
No. But what I said, hold on.
Yeah, your microphone is failing. Your microphone is failing.
No, it's because the dang dog is barking. I ain't never heard
Oh,
her bark a day in my life, and now she decides to do it. So, what I said was, it's always time for a wardrobe change.
no, you keep going in and out, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Nope, going in and out.
Okay, I'm not even going to repeat it again. But there's always time for a wardrobe change.
There's not always time for a wardrobe change.
Oh, but you heard that, huh?
What?
Oh, you didn't hear that? You heard that part.
I heard you say it's always time for a wardrobe change.
All right, how about now?
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you perfectly fine now.
Okay, it was that echo. I don't know what it was. But anyway, yes, there's always time for a wardrobe change. If
Nah.
Superman can go into a booth and bust out of his suit while somebody's
That's
falling to their death,
completely different.
shh, let me finish. While somebody's falling to their death from a skyscraper, he goes into a phone booth and changes, and then he saves them. There's always time for a wardrobe change. If
That is
Spider
that
Man
is completely different on so many different levels, dog.
if Spider Man can pull a mask out his backpack
Oh my
and web
god.
across the
This is
world,
that's completely different.
she could find some pants and a shirt. with her little
Dog.
yellow
All right, and
chucks.
then midway through her putting her leg in the pant leg, she gets shot in the head by a sniper, which they had snipers on the freaking premises, bro.
But for a
Or somebody
while, they
coming up to
couldn't
her,
even
somebody come to
find
her
them.
with an axe and just chop her head off. Now she got one leg in the pant, one head on the ground.
They couldn't find them for a little while though
Dog,
because of
you
the
got
tree
shot.
line.
Getting out of here alive is more important than what I have on.
But you got to be able to move and be limber, and you can't
They
do
had
that.
blood all over them at one point. Like I'm not about to run to the bathroom, wash my face, dry my face. And I turn around now, it's an axe right in my skull. Like it's cool. We
Nobody's
gotta
asking
get
her
out
to
of
do
here.
that. I wasn't asking her to do that. I was just asking her to get out the wedding dress. Okay.
Dog, she couldn't. She couldn't. And at this point, it's her iconic signature look.
Mm.
But
She don't even know cursive.
what? You know what? All right, it's time to go. So here you have it, yo. That is our double feature review. That is our review of Ready or Not 2. If you want to hear our thoughts on They Will Kill You, make sure you go and check out our They Will Kill You review that we did earlier.
In part
Check
1.
that out. Yes, part 1 of the double feature review. She want to brand this as part 1 and part 2 so bad, but I'm just like, yo, let's just tell them there are 2 reviews that we saw 2 movies on the same day. We're doing 2 separate reviews on the same day. Well, technically, it's not the same day. This one's over. Oh, it's April Fool's. Hi, you got something on your shirt right there. Clear the shirt right down. Tell serious. You right there. Yeah. Blah. April Fool's, bitch.
Oh my God. So it begins.
And it's officially our April Fool's month, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, that's it. That's all we have for y'all. Let's get out of here. All for tuning in to these reviews or this review here. If you didn't watch the other one, you didn't care to watch it, you watched this one, thank you. If you watched the other one, didn't watch this one, thank you. If you watched both, thank you a bunch. We really appreciate you guys. Make sure you follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. Subscribe, follow us, show us some love, and B, you got anything to say before we sign off?
No, I've said my piece about a dusty wedding dress enough.
Well, there you have it. Check out both movies in theaters now, playing They Will Kill You and Ready or Not 2. Here I come, and here we go. We are out. Be easy, stay breezy. Peace.
Bye.